Welcome to my Learning English channel. For more informative videos, please subscribe my channel, learn English, and like the videos.
51. Widespread fear is your friend as an investor because it serves up bargain purchases. 52. Whether we're talking about socks or stocks, I like buying quality merchandise when it is marked down. 53. The best thing that happens to us is when a great company gets into temporary trouble. We want to buy them when they're on the operating table. 55. The most common cause of low prices is pessimism, sometimes pervasive, sometimes specific to a company or industry. We want to do business in such an environment, not because we like pessimism, but because we like the prices it produces. It's optimism that is the enemy of the rational buyer.
56. After 25 years of buying and supervising a great variety of businesses, Charlie, Munger, and I have not learned how to solve difficult business problems. What we have learned is to avoid them.
Here is some more advice from the Berkshire Hathaway CEO on determining what not to invest in.
57. Speculation is most dangerous when it looks easiest. In Buffett's own experience, he advises against investing in a business that might feel a little turbulent or have unresolved issues that need to be worked through. In a scenario such as this, it is best to find another company to invest in instead of taking what is perceived to be the easy route. And, if an investment sounds too good to be true, it probably is. 59. Half of all coin flippers will win their first toss. None of those winners has an expectation of profit if he continues to play the game. Warren Buffett quotes on money: doing nothing is often the right thing to do in a world that often emphasizes the importance of always needing to be doing something productive. This advice may seem counterintuitive. Trust me, it's not. When investing, Buffett reiterates. 60. You do things when the opportunities come along. I've had periods in my life when I've had a bundle of ideas come along, and I've had long, dry spells. If I get an idea next week, I'll do something. If not, I won't do a damn thing. Truism: there is a buyer for every seller, and what hurts one necessarily helps the other.
Most people get interested in stocks when everyone else is. The time to get interested is when no one else is. You can't buy what is popular and do well.
58. Keep things simple and don't swing for the fences. When promised quick profits, respond with a quick no.
61. If past history was all that is needed to play the game of money, the richest people would be librarians. 62. The investor of today does not profit from yesterday's growth. 63. What we learn from history is that people don't learn from history. When investing during an uncertain market, make sure to pay attention to moving parts and other players because 64. Not doing what we love in the name of greed is very poor management of our lives. 65. We simply attempt to be fearful when others are greedy, and to be greedy only when others are fearful. 66. Money is not everything. Make sure you earn a lot before speaking such nonsense. 67. Today people who hold cash equivalents feel comfortable. They shouldn't. They have opted for a terrible long-term asset, one that pays virtually nothing and is certain to depreciate in value. The stock market has earned a reputation for being very volatile, but Buffett likes to think that anyone actively involved in investing is winning out over those who are not, because there will always be people willing to buy what is being offered. 68. So smile when you read a headline that says, "Investors lose as market falls." Edit it in your mind to "Disinvestors lose as market falls, but investors gain." Though writers often forget this truism, there is a buyer for every seller, and what hurts one necessarily helps the other. 69. Only when the tide goes out do you discover who's been swimming naked. Being aware of the fact that predictions can only tell us so much is also extremely important. The more critical course of action lies in being prepared for anything at any time. 70. Predicting rain doesn't count, building the ark does.